I'm sorry, Amelia. As curious as I am, I have more pressing matters to attend to. I hope you can understand. Peter, Thomas.
What on earth? How did we get here?
How should I know? Last I recall, we were at the spring. Then you had the bright idea to follow that strange music and sawed it off.
I didn't hear you coming up with any bright ideas.
What's going on? Why are we at the cemetery? Did you find whoever was making that noise?
Well...
Of course we did. It was a witch, just as I thought.
It was?
You got dirt in your ears? Of course it was. Marlene here fainted and the witch tried to nab her, but we chased after them.
We did? I mean, of course we did. As if we'd let them make off with you.
It was touch and go back there, but we got you back right as the witch pulled one of their nasty tricks and escaped. Didn't we, Peter?
Yes, of course.
How chivalrous of you. To think my life would be forfeit if not for your heroics. It's unfortunate that no one was around to see it.
It's probably for the best. They would have been in harm's way.
They're probably over at the schoolhouse getting ready for the auction.
Crap! We're supposed to be there helping set it up.
Christ, you're right. Come along, Marlene. It'll be safer there.
What luck! We can still hang inside and the schoolmaster will be none the wiser.
Where are they keeping the auction items? I must retrieve Finn's painting.
I'm afraid you have some stiff competition. Mr. Schulte has been hounding after that painting all week.
Finn may have been his prized pupil, but even the schoolmaster can't resist the hefty sum Schulte is offering.
Then we need to obtain it before the bidding begins.
Calm yourself, Marlene. Neither of us wants that painting in Schulte's possession, but stealing is too dangerous.
Maybe we can reason with him for you and talk him into giving you the painting.
What makes you think he'll listen to a word we have to say?
I can be very persuasive when I need to be. Remember that time Finn and I talked you into running through that bramble patch?
Believe me, I couldn't forget even if I wanted to.
So, what do you say?
Perhaps you're right. Do you really think you can convince Mr. Schulte to part with the painting?
Have faith, Marlene. I'm positive we can get him to listen to reason. Please, Mr. Schulte, listen to reason.
I shall, once you utter anything reasonable.
Please listen.
No, you listen to me. My time is too valuable to be spent on the prattling of children. It's none of my concern why you desire this painting, and you have nothing I want.
That's not true. You want us to leave you alone.
How shrewd. You're Jung's boy, aren't you? Perhaps if you used that wit to procure an honest living, instead of hassling hard-working people, you might amass enough to buy this painting from me. Though I'd wager you'll likely end up as another destitute riffraff like your father.
You've had your fun, Schulte. Now it's time for ours.
I'd better hurry down to the library before they ruin the painting, or Mr. Schulte has them arrested.
Good heavens!
My apologies. I didn't mean to alarm you. I'm here for a book that my brother borrowed.
I'm afraid the library is closed. You're welcome to return tomorrow and look for it then.
No, please, I beg of you. It was recently returned. It was called the Castle... the Castle...
The Castle of Otranto?
Yes! You know where it is?
Of course. The boy who borrowed it was so polite. You say he was your brother?
Yes, he is. Or at least he was. But now he's gone.
Come with me. It should still be at the front desk. I trust that you will take good care of it as he did.
Thank you so much. I shall.
Before you go, allow me to give you some advice. Your brother was a fine man, but he kept strange company. 2 unruly lads.
I fear that I know who you speak of.
A pair of troublemakers. I always feared they would spell trouble for him. I pray that you will use caution. Heed my warning. Steer clear of that rambunctious pair. I'd hate for you to turn out like those 2.
Rest assured, I am well aware of their shortcomings.
Good. Then you know not to associate with them.
I would say I avoid them like the plague, but the plague would be preferable to their company.
Oh ho ho! Aren't you a wicked one?
You would say the same if you knew them. I've had the displeasure of witnessing their bickering ineptitude all day. I cannot fathom how my brother put up with them. Thankfully, they are gullible enough to manipulate, otherwise I would have no use for them.
Is that a fact?
You ungrateful little tart. We risk our lives and our standing in the village out of pity for you. And this is our thanks?
What do you expect from a witch?
I didn't mean what I said. You have to believe me.
Oh, we have to believe you. Did you put a curse on us so that we'd have to?
I bet she already did. Why else would we waste our time protecting her?
You might be onto something. It would explain why we woke up in the graveyard without any memory.
I assure you, you're not cursed.
You see, how would she know if we were cursed or not, if she wasn't a witch?
Maybe we ought to ask the witch finder and see what he thinks.
No, wait. Please. It was wrong of me to say those horrible things about you. I can atone for this, but I need that painting.
You hear that? She really wants this painting.
I can tell. Seems like everyone and their ma want this. You know what I think?
What's that?
None of them deserve it.
Then let's do Finn one last favor and make sure none of them can get their hands on it.
She didn't like that. I bet she won't like this.
Stop! Please!
Your tricks ain't going to work on us anymore.
Happy now, witch. You got what you wanted.
And you got what you deserved.
A pox on you! A pox on both your houses! How I wish I could curse you both for damning my brother! His time among the living was wasted on you! Why he put up with your ignorance and incessant prattling escapes me. Thanks to you, I'll never be able to finish bringing him back from the dead! Not a single friendly face.
Any final words, witch?
Not to you. I will see my brother soon enough.